in the last class we saw how Ray was a very humane artist. You got it from the incident of the missing of his Charulata manuscripts. We'll go to the next para. Like Rabindranath Tagore, Ray strode his time like Colossus. Colossus means he, in Bengal there were some famous writers like Rabindranath Tagore, we said. So here Rabindranath Tagore's stories were very common in Bengal. Because of his Gitanjali, his works, he got Nobel Prize. So same way Ray strode. Strode means he is moving like a colossus. Roberts write, it is as if all Bengal was in Manikda. Who is this Manikda? Who is this Manikda? Satyajit Ray. The rich and the poor. So now here Robert is saying our Satyajit Ray is composing the whole Bengal in him. How whole Bengal? He is saying that he is showing the pictures or movies related to the rich and the poor, the powerful and the humble, the peasants meaning farmers, and city persons, children, teenagers, adults and old people, men and women. So he is our Manikda. Who is this Manikda? Satyajit Ray. So Manikda is the total Bengal is depicted in his movies. Maybe rich or poor. See the antonyms. Antonyms means antonyms means opposites. Powerful and the humble. The peasants. Peasants means farmers. So did you understand the meaning of humble? Humble is the opposite of proud. So in your life you all should be proud or humble. We always say as a student or in life as a human being we all should be humble. You understand the meaning of humble? Mother Teresa was a humble personality. APJ Abdul Kalam is a humble personality. Humble. So in your life also always be humble. Next para. Philosophically too, Robert feels Ray took off where Tagore signed out. So Tagore, that is Rabindranath Tagore. So where Tagore stopped, who continued the tradition? It was Satyajit Ray. If one compares the last major prose, now what is the meaning of prose? Prose means it's a set of some writings or lesson. Poetry means it's a compilation of so many poems. So prose by Tagore. Sabhayatar Sankat. Sabhayatar Sankat means what? Sankat means, it's a Hindi word. Sankat. Crisis. Sabhayatar means civilization. So what did Tagore write? There is crisis. Crisis means problem. So crisis of civilization, when he wrote at the beginning of Second World War, which contains his immortal, now look to the word, immortal. Immortal means that which cannot die. Opposite, mortal. Dream is something which you see not during the night, but something which keeps you awake. These are the immortal words of APJ Abdul Kalam. Service to man is service to God. Immortal words of Mother Teresa. See, the immortal meaning is clear. That which never dies or which remains forever. Immortal dictum. Dictum here is something which we speak or which is followed. Some statement which is followed. That in spite of what was happening, it would be a sin to lose faith in man. So whatever is happening in this world, now what is happening in this world? Now don't tell pandemic. What is happening? Each person is losing humanity. We see no humanity in people in our society. If there is an accident, people are crowding near the accident site, not to help that victim, but to take a selfie. or to see how that person is suffering. So this is what is happening. We are slowly losing trust in humanity. So whatever is happening in the society should not make you feel that, because if there are some bad people, there are also some good people in the surroundings. One bad doesn't mean that everyone in the society is bad. There are so many good people also who are working for the society, who are working, like there are so many philanthropists who are doing some service for the people. During this pandemic only we saw so many good people donating, doing annadanam, giving food, helping the poor. So this is what is there. We should not lose faith in man. And the last 3 films of Ray, see, from his films we can know the change that is taking place in the society. So the last 3 films, what are the last 3 films of Satyajit Ray? Ganashatru, Shakha Prashakha and Agantuk. So when we look at this last 3 movies are very important in the life of Satyajit Ray, because he is writing that though whatever is taking place in the society, we should not lose hope in man. That is what is told. The analogy becomes clear. Analogy means the similar feature. In these 3 films, which 3 films? Shakha Prashakha, Ganashatru and Agantuk. The last 3 movies or films of Satyajit Ray. Ray was at his most personal and when some critics saw the films as didactic. Now what is the meaning of didactic? Didactic means giving 2 meanings. So here there were 2 things. He became more personal in his last movies. Personal means he related the movies to himself. So what happened? There were some critics who were there. Like you know, when Ram Gopal Verma makes a movie, there will be so many criticism for his movie, because he takes some real incident and people are against him sometimes. So people are there to criticize him. So there are critics in the life of Satyajit Ray who are criticizing his movies. And verbose means they also spoke against him. He felt deeply hurt. For in these last films, Satyajit was directly talking to us, conveying his personal message on society and civilization. So he became very personal. He is conveying the message for the society and the civilization. Already there are some problems in the civilization. So he talked about that. If the impulse that motivated his earlier films were aesthetic means in the movies before, he was talking about the nature beauty, or he was talking about the relationships. The last 3 movies he talked about the civilization and the society. The last 3 movies was the self-expression, and there we were denying him his right to speak. As the saying goes, no one is a prophet in one's own country. There is a saying, no one is a prophet in one's own country. One's own country means now in his own land. Like there are so many scientists in India, but they don't have value in India. When they do the invention in UK, USA, they will have a lot of name and fame. So no one is a prophet God or not. This was suggested by some of the music that he used in Shaka Prashaka. Shaka Prashaka is one of the last 3 movies of Satyajit Ray. You have to remember the 3 names: Ganashatru, Shaka Prashaka and Agantuk. These 3 movies has very importance in the life of Satyajit Ray. The last time the 2 friends met, which 2 friends? Robert and Satyajit Ray met, past tense of meet. Ray was in hospital. Now we are going towards the end of this lesson. So when the last time Robert met Satyajit Ray, where was Ray? Ray was in hospital on his deathbed. Deathbed means now he is very unwell. He cannot recover back to life. That is, he is on his deathbed. It was a Sunday. Again, whenever they used to meet, you remember, every Sunday. At what time? 9 a.m. At whose residence? Ray's residence. So today, that is which day? The last day they met. That also was luckily Sunday. As they met regularly. True to habit, arrived on the dot 9 a.m. True to habit means whenever Robert used to come to meet Satyajit Ray, he used to be very, very punctual. Punctual means to be in time. Like you are punctual to reach to your school, you are punctual to attend the meeting, you are punctual to attend the online class. So here punctuality, very important in person's life. You should be punctual. But they say Indians are not punctual. They don't follow punctuality because we think 5 minutes what will happen. So that is not right. We should be punctual like Robert. He had grown so weak that he looked frail. Frail meaning is weak. F-R-A-I-L, frail is weak. So because he was suffering, our Manikda or Satyajit Ray became very, very weak. I did not stay long, and as I was leaving, who is this I? Robert. As I was leaving, Manikda said, Bhalo laglo. It's a Bengali word again. So you remember whenever Satyajit Ray used to speak Bengali to Robert, Robert felt very appreciated. So Bhalo laglo. Bhalo laglo means it's nice or it was nice. Those were his last words to me, said Robert. Bhalo laglo, or it was nice of you. These were the last words of Satyajit Ray. That means he died after this moment. One important fallout means result of this friendship between Robert and Satyajit Ray was the establishment of Chitrabani. This is the name of the institute which was started by Robert, though founded by Satyajit Ray. A communication and film institute, the first of its kind in West Bengal, which Robert founded in 1970 and to which Ray, as a token of friendship, lent his name as co-founder. So this Chitrabani Institute, Film Institute, which was founded by Robert and Satyajit Ray, as a token of his friendship, lent his name. Lent is the past tense of lend. L-E-N-D lend, L-E-N-T lent. S-E-N-D send, S-E-N-T sent. Ray was in the first governing body and after a few terms readily agreed to be the institute's advisor. Robert arranged most of the final initial funding from Canadian agencies. Because Robert is a French-Canadian priest, he got some money from Canada. I had no reservations applying for them, for I feel richer countries in the West are indebted to countries like India. So what Robert felt is those people in the West are indebted. Indebted means they owe, because India is a very rich country in such culture where we have people like Satyajit Ray. For 26 years, Robert was the director of Chitrabani. What is this Chitrabani? Institute of Film. And under him the institute not only produced important documentary film making. So this is here Chitrabani became a breeding ground. Breeding ground means a center which helped talented people to come up, talented people in film industry, and especially the people of Bengal. So this is the story of Satyajit Ray. Thank you.